Hey, I'm Cool22845, also known as Camellia, and this is basically my first video on YouTube, just telling you who I am. And this is going to be based off my grade 12 psychology Who Am I project, so just bear with me. Camellia. 5 adjectives that describe me. Humorous, emotional, complex, dramatic, bubbly. And those were given to me by my friends, those adjectives. So my 2 weaknesses would probably be suspicious and awkward. And I would definitely agree with those as well. 3 strongest values: compassion, open-mindedness, sensitivity. My top 3 interests would probably be visual/performing arts, which, dance. I've been acting since I was 4, I think? Yeah. I was in my first summer camp at 4 years old. I was supposed to be 8, but they let me in because I looked older. I mean, that's quite a big gap, but they also made an exception because my grandma was the musical director. She played the piano for all the summer camps and stuff like that. And that's just a little rant about who I am. And the other things that interest me: I love riddles, I love brain teasers. I'm a big fan of psychology, which is the class that I did this in. My top 10 lifetime wants, all I could really think of is study facial/body expressions. I'm really interested in that kind of thing. It also has a lot to do with what I'm going into. I was accepted to Canadian College of Performing Arts in Victoria, BC, and I don't know, it's just always been a dream of mine, and I'm going. And study facial and body expressions is extremely important to theater, of course, because you need to know how people react to react yourself, to be real about acting, not be fake. Just be yourself, how you would, well, not necessarily how you would react, but because you're playing a different character, you're not playing yourself, but there needs to be a realness to it. Top 5 places I'd like to travel. I could only put down 3. England, I have lots of relatives there. Egypt, my grandpa was born there. And Japan, because I know this is gonna sound stupid because, this is the first thing I say about Japan, but I fucking love sushi. So, also, I have a lot of friends who went to my school during high school, and they were ESL students, and I got to like them pretty well, so I might actually go there someday. My top 3 careers I would want: actress, multimedia artist, psychologist. 2 work characteristics I'd like. Okay, I don't think this is very important. And then it was our job to write down 1 inspirational quote, and this is from my grandma. "I'm not going to encourage your blandness." I love that. I'm pretty sure she said that when she was at the mall with me and my 2 little cousins, and she was buying him a hat. He was picking out a hat, and he was showing her, and he put it on, and it was just like a plain black hat. And that's when she said it. "I'm not going to encourage your blandness." And I fucking love that. I love my grandma. She's so funny. Okay, I'll see if I can find anything else about me. Oh, I'm also pretty into horoscopes. I'm a Scorpio, and we just wrote down stuff that is supposed to be for us. For me, Scorpio, highly charged, emotional, meets challenges with strength, needs to be busy. I find those true, except if I get too overwhelmed, I can't do anything. I'm, like, helpless. I'm just so bad at that. Like, I'm one of the most unproductive people I know. And it is insane how little I can do sometimes. I can just, like, I can look at something for literally 5 minutes. Like, I could like examine all these sparkles in this lipstick or lip gloss for like 5 minutes, and like I don't get bored easily, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I guess that's basically about me in a nutshell. I've lived, oh, well, this is important as well. I've lived with my grandma since I was 12 because my mother has bipolar disorder and she wasn't a good mother, and I think for the most part going through that has made me a better person and a stronger person. But I don't think how I grew up was the best for me, because I didn't learn to do things normally, because my mom was, I don't know, just off in her own world, really. So, yeah. Sad note to end it on. I'll see if I can find anything else. Oh, God. So this is kind of like a notebook, which I happen to have started as a diary. It says, so my friend wrote a list up of grad fundraisers, and I can't stop thinking about one in particular. Number 11, the kissing booth. You'll learn this about me. I'm also pretty dirty-minded. I don't get easily offended by things usually, unless I'm really passionate about it, or it's just uncalled for. If it's discriminatory or just rude, I mean, there's really no point, but I don't really get offended easily. Like, here's an example. Like, if somebody is talking about weight or something, I'm clearly overweight. I'm clearly a big person, and I've accepted that. I'm okay with it. And other people are usually surprised when I seem so okay with it. It's like, I'm just being myself. But, I mean, I can be myself with or without fat, but it's just who I am right now. So yeah, if you find me interesting, throw a comment down below, suggest some more video ideas, and I'll see you guys soon.